Welcome back, Camp Renovate, to the Camp Renovate Treehouse. I'm so excited that you're back with me. Now, if you remember from last week or are new this week, we are on an adventure searching for the truth about the creation story. Now, I'm not the one on the adventure, but we have sent our best adventurer on the case, and that is Off the Wall Paul. So we need to check in with him, and let's go ahead and take a look. Off the Wall Paul.
Camp Renovate, back again with Off the Wall Paul, still out in the middle of the woods, trying to figure out why and how of creation. Jackie T sent me out here with really no idea of what I'm doing or what I'm supposed to be looking for. She gave me a few items, but then she just left herself to kick her feet up in that tree house. So here we are. It's been a long walk so far. I'm a little thirsty. Maybe I should have packed some water, but she didn't tell me that. And everything I look at seems like water. Like, I look at these leaves and I'm like, ugh, sweet nectar. I'm just trying to find some water. Camp Renovate. Last week, we figured out that the blindfold, I can't see a thing. Oh, well, maybe we just try walking and maybe we'll figure it out. Okay, well, that's not good. That was a tree. What a silly clue was the darkness, because on day one, God created the light. So, all right, that makes sense. Now that she explained it to me, she didn't explain it before, or maybe she did and I wasn't listening, which is probably likely. But now, as I'm walking, everything seems like water, because that's all I want. I need some help trying to figure something out, because I look at the ground and I'm like, that looks like water. I look at the sky, that looks like water. All right, I think I have another clue that you helped me find. It's in my bag somewhere, so bear with me, I'm gonna try and get it out. Set you down right there. All right, Mr. Lizard, you got this next shot, you got it? All right, there's the map. Probably should have been looking at that, but you know, what are you gonna do? All right, let's get in here. Ooh, there's some good stuff in here. What? A miniature globe. Okay, well, guess we figured that out. Close back up. Don't want to lose any of these things. I still got that half a Band-Aid. Didn't forget about it. Probably gonna need it, I don't know, one of these days. Got all my other clues in there that you helped me find. Here we go. Thanks, Lizard. All right, so we've got this miniature globe here. Another stellar clue, Jackie T. Thanks. So I'm looking at it and trying to figure out, we got these continents, these land masses that God created. We've got the stuff in between, call them the oceans. And then we've got the sky. I'm gonna need some help, Camp Renovate, figuring out what the difference between these oceans and the sky for our clue for day 2. Let's give the small group leader and please help. Send water.
Okay, so we have to look at the sky and the ocean. Now, you've already done some good work looking at the importance of the two, but we need to see how God created them in Genesis 1. Verse 6, it says, "Let there be space between the waters to separate the waters of the heavens from the waters of the earth." And that is what happened. God made this space to separate the waters of the earth from the waters of the heaven. God called the space sky, and evening passed and morning came, marking the second day. This was the creation of the ocean and the sky. Have you ever wondered how the sky is the sky and how the ocean is endless and continual? It's all in God's perfect design for how He wanted the earth to be. Thankfully, we've been able to see pictures and videos of most of the places on earth, and we can see the depths of the ocean and the heights of the sky. God knew this separation was going to be important to us. In the Bible, there are over 700 mentions of water, and many times where the sky was specifically mentioned in the story. God used His creation to share stories with us and show us His power. We are quite ready to look at all the animals that live in the sky and live in the ocean, but God didn't just create these things to create them. God knew it would serve a purpose to honor His plan. Everything God created was a part of His perfect plan. Our bottom line during this series is God created the world and everything in it for His glory. God knew that He was going to create us, and each day of creation leading up was going to be preparing the way for us. In your small groups today, you're going to learn more about the purpose of the sky and the water. So you guys go ahead and take a look, and I'm going to check in with Off the Wall Paul.